Hi, this is 9 to 5 to Riches with Stocks. This is a video on Ricky Gutierrez. I've been watching this guy for a meaningful few years, pretty much every day. Let's do a quick look at his MicroStrategy video he just posted. This was posted 17 hours ago.
The best. I do apologize. This isn't normally where I film, but due to the holidays, I'm here at my cabin with my family. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So
His
most of the
title
market
says MicroStrategy investors are panicking right now. Wow. So this guy is pretty good at shorting, although he does lose sometimes like anyone else. This guy's not... He does investing, but the majority of it is swing trading and whatnot and trading. He sells a pretty expensive course, and he has a bit over 1 million subscribers. He's doing well. So, he sells a bunch of merch as well. This guy gives away Lamborghinis. Who knows if he actually gives it away. Could be to his friends. Whatever. This guy's doing well. But how much does he know about stocks? How much does he know about making money with stocks? So he's saying stock market today, NASDAQ, S&P 500 jump as NVIDIA chip stock leads tech gains. Okay, so is the stock leading tech gains, or are things are just bullish? NVIDIA is a very wanted company. But why does this title is talking about MicroStrategy? He's trying to short MicroStrategy.
NASDAQ market saw a nice little uptick thanks to NVIDIA. So chip stocks lead tech giants to 9.
Skip.
One thing I'm looking for is this moving average on this 4-hour time frame. If we do end up retracing, that's about 8 to 9% of downside, just something that I'd be mindful
he's just doing
of.
support and resistance.
The 2 stocks that I traded today,
averages
let's go ahead
to
and
help him
start
do
from
that.
big to I traded today. This reversal, I
he
took
trades it
profit
on
9.
the way down.
A very small. Do I think that I'm going to trade it again
Looking at
tomorrow?
Bitcoin.
It's all dependent on how Bitcoin is trading. I don't trade Bitcoin itself. I trade MicroStrategy. And again, if Bitcoin does begin to recover, then possibly I could go long on MicroStrategy as a day. I don't view MicroStrategy as a good investment. I view it as a stock that's pretty volatile and that you can make a few bucks on, especially if you pay attention to direction, especially when...
I guess he's kind of sick. His voice sounds odd. But, okay. So, instead of trading Bitcoin, he's trading MicroStrategy because it moves a lot faster. So, basically, he's looking at Bitcoin and MicroStrategy and saying Bitcoin has some support here. It might hold, it might go up, it might go down. And he's making plays based off that. And then he has a stop loss, which is quite tight, I'm assuming. And, you can see right here, actually. Yeah, quite tight. And, he's swing trading. If he loses the trade, he takes a small loss. If he wins, he makes some money. But in the end, he's really just, he's trying to sell you the course. He's teaching you some basics. He's, this is good. You can make some money, but it's not the most secure, best method. It's not investing, and that's okay for some. But is it really okay? It's like sports betting or gambling in Las Vegas or the casino. That, a little bit of a rush. Oh, you made a little bit of money. You lost a little bit of money. You made some. You lost some. In the end of the day, in the long term, you're going to lose because you're not on the side of the casino. You're not with the house, basically. They're making money off you. You're the one getting scammed. You're having fun, whatever. I made a little bit, lost a little bit. Cool. You're getting scammed. You're getting cheated. Invest. Do what the billionaires do. They don't do a million swing trades. You think Warren Buffett, you think all these guys, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, you think the guys are doing, buying, selling, doing all, they have time for this? No. They're investing in the quality companies. They're dollar cost averaging. They set on recurring investments. They have large amounts of cash waiting. How? Because they made a bunch of money. They have businesses. Whatever, make a little bit of money, have some money on the side. When the time is to buy, when everyone's in huge amounts of fear, when the market's down like crazy, this is when you buy in. Buy at max fear. Don't be buying at max greed. Everyone is greedy. I have a bunch of cash waiting. How do I have cash? 9 to 5 to riches. Take some of the 9 to 5 money, invest it. Invest it how? Properly. I invested some at the recent support buy where I was correct. Yes, I was correct on buying SPY. Let me show you real quick. SPY or VOO. You can see my average cost here and the shares. Market value, total return, today's return. And you can see here my average. Oh, I gotta open the gate. And where I'm trimming it. I'm at the 9 to 5 right now. We're making money as we're showing you how to make money. You know, you can do both. So, and that's the same thing with studying, watching my videos, whatever you want to do, you can do it at a 9 to 5 if you get the right 9 to 5. Okay, so I've sold here, 551, 550, sold at 1045, 545, trimming tons and tons of shares because my average, I was buying a lot cheaper. And now that I have $8,000 in here, a nice little position. I'd rather have 10, but 8 is okay. I feel like inclined to trim towards these highs, all-time highs, near all-time highs. You know, seems like, you know, bought the dip. I'm just gonna keep buying. It's just gonna keep going up. But you got to remember, there's some resistance up here. There's 1, 2, 3, pretty much, maybe 4 points, but pretty much 3 points of resistance over here. 1, 2, 3 points, and it broke the resistance and made a new high. How high is the new high? 5% to 6%. It's 1.5% higher is the new high from the previous. Not much. So the volume is slowing down with the S&P 500 and the market. So be careful. When volume slows, I can show you on a, this chart's not the best, but there's a large volume right here. A little bit of artificial, large spike, large moves here, bad volume, good volume. And what happened here too? Same thing. Same thing. Right around here. And just extreme moves, a little bit of manipulation. And you want to be ready for when they happen. If the overall trend is bullish, you buy. Even if it's not, it depends what you're buying. But when it comes to SPY, you're probably not going to hurt yourself, especially if you're patient enough. Even if you bought, before a pandemic, we don't know when anything's going to happen. But even if you bought up here, if you bought all these through these dips, you'd be fine. And long term is 3 to 4 years. A world war, anything could happen to where the market's down for 2-3 years. But if you can buy that dip for 2 to 3 years, you're just working whatever going on, then that's the extreme. You'll see your money back. And it's nearly guaranteed. Why? Is the economy going to 100% crash? They'll sure make it sound like it will. Will it though? No. Why? Because we still need someone to flip the burgers. At the end of the day, rich people are rich because they're kind of greedy and they're smart and they're, savvy and all these little things and they're wise, whatever. Greedy, whatever you want to call it. Point is that they know how to accumulate resource wealth and other people, they don't. They struggle. They don't even have the bare minimum. So we should listen to winners. If you listen to winners, there's something funny that happens. You tend to win a little bit more and more. You listen to losers, you tend to start to lose, even if you don't really know why. That's a very good thing to, focus on. It's not just investing. Other people in life, be careful who you listen to. And be careful who you ignore. Life is a wave. The stock market's a wave. Place yourself where money flows. Get out where it doesn't. Place yourself where winners are. Get out where they aren't. Life is simple. Life is not easy. Things take discipline in order to be granted, reward. Tesla, for example. I'm up 112% on Tesla. I trimmed a bunch of it, maybe $1,000 of profit, which is about, I had maybe 5-6 more shares, or I had 14 shares in here. And then a long time ago, I had 100, or I had a whole portfolio of Tesla. But right now it's up $2,000, $3,000. I was at, took $1,000 off table profit, but look at that, couple $1,000 out of thin air. It's out of thin air. I'm pressing buttons on my phone, making that money. Not just, you don't press a button and you instantly make the money. It's not a video game. Though we want life, life is a video game. It's just a very competitive, hard one. What happens in video games? If you've played like a role-playing game, or like even like World of Warcraft or something, or some stupid game, whatever. The guys that have been playing forever, they got all the stuff, they know all the secrets, they know everything, they know how to, it's easy for them. The people that have not been playing too long, or just not paying attention, you're grinding out the wrong level, you're doing the wrong thing, you're not going to really progress that much. It's the same thing in life. Life's kind of like a game. But your energy level is not just using your fingers. It's your mind, your energy, your time. You don't just reset. You reset every day. You have a save point every day. But time doesn't always come back. We only have one life. So make as much money as you can in this life. Live as good as you can. Reproduce as much as you can if you can afford it. And enjoy life, Be very careful. Be direct. It's okay to watch YouTubers like this. They just post little nonsense and stuff. I try to warn you, people that are in MSTR are losing money at that point. Okay. It's hilarious what that thumbnail came out to be. That one League of Legends player. When I got into stocks and investing, analyzing stocks, I'm waking up at 6 a.m. every day. I bet a couple of you guys are too, if you're new to the market especially. And when I say new, as in you haven't been through a real bear market. You haven't been through a consolidating market for a few years, for 6 months at a time, 5 months at a time, 10 months at a time. You guys are chilling. You guys, if you're new, even if you're not, it's very easy to forget. This is why I'm staying mostly cash, because I don't forget. You don't want to have, psych yourself out, but you don't want to FOMO. You don't want to have the fear of missing out. I mean, to do that, you want to be a little bit involved in the market, but not over-involved. Not over-invested. Can you ever be too over-invested? Yeah. Especially when you're buying towards the upper half of the chart. Where's the upper half? Going off the base, like this, on a line. The base is about here. I would want my next dip buy to be about 525, 530, and we kind of just got that. It went to 533, 535, right about here. On this chart, it only registers about 539, but that was pretty much the dip buy, and I bought with a decent amount. When's the next dip buy? Probably could be here again. Could go back down here again. Could have some bad news, and we go all the way to, like 520, or we even go down to lows of 510, 515, and that would be about, look at up here, 17.32%, and all-time high 28%, so about a 10% dip. 10% dips happen from all-time highs when there's seriously large dips in the market, and SPY typically gets bought up around 10%. If you have money on that 10% dip, you just made 10% extra on the year. On that, whatever you bought. It's that simple. And, I'm going to make a video on TJR trades. Because this guy doesn't really say a lot of good stuff. He seems like a meme trader. He's just kind of going for the hype method, getting your attention. And, meme coins, meme coins are like, it's like crypto. It's like a stock. It's like a stock chart. But it moves a lot less predictably, a lot more random, a lot faster up and down, and doesn't really recover. They crash to zero. It's 100% gambling, 105%, 110% gambling. Bitcoin, crypto, a little bit like gambling, but a lot less. It's more like a stock. There's only one Bitcoin. There's only one XRP Dodge. Only reason why I bought Dodge, I'm buying Dodge, is because Dodge is in the U.S. government in America. Department of Government Regulation or something, DODGE. Vivek Ramaswamy, this guy's a genius. Vivek, look him up. Ramaswamy. Elon Musk, you ever heard of him? He's in our government now. Yes. He pumps Dogecoin. That's why I'm buying some Dodge. It's at like 40 cents. Yeah, it's at 33 cents. I don't think it's going to stay under $1 for too long. And especially if those guys are up there for the next 4 years. That's a little tip there, a little golden nugget. But for now, I don't want to be buying up here. Or if I do, I think there's room for some wealth. The time to buy was down here. This is the time to buy. But I think we could be getting a breather soon. Hopefully we do. Probably to the base. I mean, the base is like right here. Or more seriously, the base of the move. Probably about 525 is the shoulder. We went to 538. I mean, 20%. 4% away. It went pretty close. Can't predict the market. Just be patient. I have I'm going to dollar cost average SPY, VOO, what I want here. And they go down. I buy the dip because I want to have some money on the leftover. We got some money left over, and don't buy too much so you have money to buy the next dip. And it's just be patient and constantly be working your 9 to 5 so you have new money coming in to feed into your investment account. Stick to these basics, watch the videos. That's a quick video on Ricky Gutierrez. I'm going to make a video, as I said, on TJR in just a moment. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment, subscribe because it's free. I'll follow you if you follow me.